guys, I am going to do a recipe video, and it is for Chipotle chicken bake. I can't get the points for it at this moment because Weight Watchers app is not working. I will put it in the at the end because I'm hoping by the time I get it done they'll be up and running again. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what you need. Okay, so these are all of the things that you'll need, except the recipe should have probably like some green onions, but they didn't have any at Walmart when I was there, so it's minus those. So I have a rotisserie chicken, frozen broccoli florets. I imagine you could probably make it lower point if you use the fat-free, but I don't like the way it melts, so I got this. You also need chicken broth, and I use this kind because it's convenient. You just, you know, you can make tons. 48 cups of broth in this little container. And you need 2 of these bags of the multi-grain medley. You need either Chipotle sauce or red enchilada sauce. So I did that. An onion and a red bell pepper. Alright, I'm gonna start prepping these things and I'll show you. So first you're gonna take 1 3/4 cups of water, or not water, but chicken broth, and then add 2 of these packages of the rice. And then wait till it boils and then turn it down and let it cook for 10 minutes. And then you're going to want to put 1/4 cup of the red sauce in a bowl. And then you're going to want to shred 2 cups of this chicken and mix it in here. Okay, so there's my 2 cups of chicken. I used both the breasts, so it's just breast meat in there. Then you stir it around. I need to do 1 1/2 cups of the frozen broccoli, and then I need 1/2 cup of the diced red pepper and 1/4 cup of the red onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up, and then you throw everything in there, and 1 cup of the cheese goes in there as well, and you stir it. Okay, so here's my bowl, and it has in here, there's 1/4 cup of the sauce, there's 2 cups of shredded chicken, there's 1 1/2 cups of frozen chopped broccoli, there's also 1/2 cup of red bell pepper, and 1/4 cup of the red onion, and then 1 cup of the cheese, and then you just stir it together. Sorry, no tripod. And then after you do that, when your rice is done, you need to fold it into this mixture. And the good thing about this is you can whip it up in the morning and just keep it covered, and then just throw it in when you get home for dinner. Oh, there's also 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt in here. Alright, I will show you when I have everything folded together and in a baking dish. So here is my dish, and it's all covered up with tin foil, and I bake this at 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I uncover it and spread the remaining 1/2 cup of cheese on top, and then for another 5 minutes, and then I let it rest for 5 minutes. And then you would put the green onions on, but I don't have those, so I will show you when I get done baking this. And as it's a little early for dinner, I'm gonna wait for a little bit, and then I will, so I have the repairman coming, so I'm gonna wait, and then I will show you when I do pop this and it comes out. Okay, so I put everything into the recipe builder, and if you put 5 servings as is, it is 8 smart points per serving. A little point heavy, more than I thought it would be, but if you put fat-free Kraft cheese, it would be 7 smart points per serving. So I don't know if it's really worth the extra point. If you go into and just do this in fourths, which seems like a bit, it's gonna be 9 smart points. So I guess that's not too bad for a fourth of the pan. What I'm gonna do is I might just have a fourth of the pan, I'm not sure, for 9, and then do a salad with it. But again, I will show you when it is done, and I'm ready to eat it. All right, so here is the bake, and if you do the reduced fat cheddar, it is 8 smart points for a fifth, not a fourth of this pan. It's a pretty big pan. I will show you what it looks like on my plate for a fifth of this. Okay, so this is actually only a sixth of the pan because a fifth just was a little bit too difficult to measure out, I think. At least for me it was. So that is this piece right there. So it'll go down 1 point to 7 smart points. The points were just kind of silly with this, so it was only a point difference to have a fourth. But a fourth would have been a lot. Because a fourth would have been, you know, that gigantic piece right there. Alright, so anyways, this is my Chipotle chicken bake. I hope you enjoyed.